Hey, what's up guys? JC, welcome back. Today I'm going to tell you how to make a prison tattoo gun. Now before we go on this whole trip of the prison tattoos, let me tell you, be very, very careful if you're going to get tattoos inside prison. Do I believe some of the best artists are in there? Yeah, there's people that you would have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars to get the work that you can get in there out here. There's some really good guys in there that have really good work. But there's a lot of risks. You could lose good time. You could catch Hep C. There's a lot of risks to it. But if you are going to get a tattoo, make sure you're involved in the whole sanitizing process of your needle. You be in charge of your needle. Whenever your tattoo artist is done for that day, make sure that you take your needle with you, you sterilize it, you do everything you have to do just to be safe. Alright, let's get into this video. Hey, what's up guys? JC, what's up? If you guys are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss none of my shenanigans. If you are part of my crew, my raza, you already know what's up. Súbanse la Suburban. Let's take a ride. And I'm not going to the prison. I'm just dropping you off in front, and I'm gonna let you go make some money with this tattoo gun. Okay? How to make a prison tattoo gun. First, you'll need an electric motor, anywhere from 12 to 18 volts. I mean, you get beard trimmers, you could get it out of a walkie-talkie, CD player. There's a lot of places that you can find little motors, and they're very, very expensive in prison. When you do find a motor, you'll create a tube, a needle. We're gonna walk you through the whole process, and we're gonna actually, I'm gonna make this a little series where we'll make the ink, we'll teach you how to tattoo, and my beautiful wife, Bethany Savage, is actually gonna be I'm gonna tattoo her. So we'll see how that turns out. But let's get started. So we got the motor, right? Of course you'll find your own source. A lot of guys in there like to use batteries, AAAs, and they'll just put two together with a razor blade on the bottom so they actually connect. I made mine a little bit fancy, so I actually put an on and off button on it, so that way it turns off and on whenever I need to. This is gonna be pretty much what's gonna guide the needle. It's gonna be the tube. I'll remove the whole ink thing and everything, and it's gonna be actually the tube that guides the needle inside. It'll keep it straight from jumping around pretty much once you get that on there. You could use either a spoon or a toothbrush. With the toothbrush, it's pretty easy. You'll light it up. Once it gets a little soft, you'll just bend it. This is where the motor is actually gonna be attached to, where you're gonna be holding it. So you're gonna be looking at something like this. For the needle to move, you could either use a button that you crazy glue onto the shaft of the motor, or an eraser. I like to use an eraser because then the needle can be moved around however you need it, and just crazy glue it on there. Alright, and the best part is this is a guitar string. This is what my whole chest got done with. All this, my chest took, I want to say about 2 10-hour sessions with this small guitar string. That's how little it is. Yep. So let's put this together. it's a pretty simple build. You know, like I said, the chamber keeps the needle in place, and what happens is you have to pretty much cut the guitar string right at the size, so it's, when it's moving, this is what I mean, the chamber is catching it, right, and it's not letting it bounce around. Once it starts to bounce around, you're fucked. So this is what I mean about everything has to be done right, even the size of the needle, because if not, it throws everything off. But it's an easy build. I'm building it a little bit faster now just for the video, but like I said, in the future we'll make a video on how we make the ink in there, and then we'll teach you actually how to start learning how to tattoo, so you can start making millions of dollars in prison. I got some really fucked up ass tattoos when I went to prison in Mexico, and they're all covered up now, but they were the most embarrassing tattoos I've ever got in my life, because the guy was like, I was like, how much are you gonna charge me? He's like, oh, nothing, just, you know, bring some liquor and some drugs and I'll just tattoo you for free. Well, tell you what, guys, don't never let your tattoo artist drink before he tattoos you. All right, let him wait till after you guys are done, cause then you're gonna end up with a cock tattooed on your back. So as you see, that's pretty much the setup right there. We're gonna put the needle in, and it has to be cut right to the size. So what we'll do is measure it out, make sure it's going through the chamber. So it's cut to the size now. So what you do, you're gonna still have to sharpen it, you know, with sandpaper in there. That's how we do it. Sharpen it pretty much, and you test it, you know, you test it on yourself. And I always made my own needle when I got work done, just so I knew that it was done, you know, right. So it's really not needed, it's just to hold it in place, like I said. And then after that, you kind of just adjust the motor back or forward, because all you're gonna do from now is create an L, bend an L, a 90-degree bend on the, a 90-degree on the guitar string, and then you just pretty much put it into the eraser. So what happens is, this is what happens. The motor is moving up and down, right? So it's turning, so it's making the needle go like this, boom, 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 boom. That's how it happens. Now a lot of people, some people like to use buttons. They'll crazy glue the button on like this, and then what they do is just, with the 90-degree bend, same thing, you put the 90-degree bend into one of the holes, and the same thing, it starts to turn the button, and the needle starts to go up and down, up and down, up and down. Like I said, I made mine a little bit fancy with the shut off button, on button. You know, this would be the shit in prison, cause it ought to be tattooing, wiping, tattooing, wiping, tattooing, wiping. Yeah. Guys, I don't show you this to in any way glorify prison or for you to make a tattoo gun and start tattooing your friends. This is just basic entertainment. You know, I've been through it, done it. I got 90% of my work done in prison, and I have pretty decent work. Like I said, some of the best work comes from in there, because some of those guys know what they're doing, and they've been doing it for a very, very long time. It's one of the best paying jobs in prison for entrepreneurs in prison, is tattooing. My tattoo guy had like a year waiting list to get in with him, and that's how a lot of people make a lot of money and send money home. You know, like I said, you have to be very careful. There's a lot of bad things that can happen. You can lose time, you can catch Hep C. There's a lot of things. But in this series, we're gonna show you how to make the ink, how to practice, and then you're gonna see me tattoo my lovely wife. Just so you guys know, I'm not a tattoo artist. I just been around it so much because my celly tattooed that I actually know how to put it together pretty fast and know how to make the ink and everything because I used to help them. But please, do not tattoo your kids. Do not tattoo your friends. Be careful. My name's JC. I am Wrong Strong. This is my shenanigans. Don't judge nobody. Stay in your lane. Live savage. And remember, you only have one life to live. Please spend it out of prison. I'll catch you guys later.